Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another sketchbook tour. I filled this sketchbook in the month of January. It only took me 25 days and I'm really happy with the results, so let's take a look. Alrighty, so I began this sketchbook on January 4th, and it's a part of a New Year's resolution that I want to do, and that is filling a sketchbook every month. So we started in January, naturally. So January 4th to January 29th, it took me 25 days. We started off with a nice little fruit page, wanted a nice aesthetic cover page, you know what I'm saying? And since I felt like I was a little behind since I started 4 days into the month, I quickly filled the first couple pages. These sketchbooks have 64 pages in them, so I had my work cut out for me. Drawing at least a page a day, but definitely more other days. We got some robots here. Really not happy with how this one turned out. I forgot a bunch of stuff that I learned in a robot course I had taken, and I was like, what are you doing, Steven? So I tried some more. I like that one. This spaceship was based on my kazoo. A very trusty kazoo, always there when you need it. You know what I'm saying? Some other spaceships. Then we get into some night drawing. Not really happy with these. They felt really rushed. And guess what? That's because they were. But then we have some skull studies. I spent a little more time on those. Some gesture drawings, and then I just filled it up with pen. This one I started with a contour line first of the whole pose, and then I added detail after. That's why it looks a little stiff. Here we have some drawings of mice that were just chilling on the kitchen table. Apple Magic Mouse and Logitech. So then I made the Magic Missile, a Magic Mouse spaceship, and the Logitech Space Bus because it's a little chubbier. Then I was designing a character for TM Wilson's Arena over on Instagram. This is Conehead. He's got a very tragic backstory. His brother made that evil cone and put it on his head, and it's cursed. So he can see through it, but he doesn't know it's there until he looks at his reflection, and he's like, oh no. So sad. It's a tribute to Hayao Miyazaki for his birthday. What a legend. Made so many good movies. Very grateful to that man. Just some more Ghibli-esque drawings. Then what's a sketchbook without Chuck Liddell and John Cena? You know what I'm saying? This was me writing out Conehead's story. There's some sketches in the background. Just a study of that iconic Totoro picture. Just a quick little doodle. Testing out how this book takes watercolors. It's actually not too shabby. It's pretty good. Among Us. I was playing with my siblings, so it was a fun time. This is the pose I ended up going with for Conehead. It's not very dynamic, not super happy with it, but it's definitely something that I could draw confidently, so I went with that. Some figure studies, I was happy with that one, so I went over it with ink. We got some face drawings, trying to make the characters look different and then try different expressions. Though I find that like this neutral, like kind of smirk is my go-to, if you can't tell. Or like just closed lips, so I need to try more dynamic expressions. See, there it is again. She's smiling though, on her tiptoes. Then this was me drawing my followers. They would send me pictures and I drew them. So this is my buddy Jordan, drew him twice. Another follower. One of my followers sent me this groovy picture, so obviously I had to draw it. I mean, look at these outfits and these powerful poses. Some more followers. This one, I drew some faces. They were just watercolor blotches, and then I drew over top of them. This is some of my best friends. It's a pretty iconic shot. Here I was just inking the whole page. I was pretty happy with it, except for that. If that wasn't there, I'd be super happy with this page. This was me thinking I'm hilarious and labeling all these drawings Shu. I have a 3-color pen somewhere. Oh, it's right here. And I drew with every color. It's a very cute Japanese pen. And then I just looked up red things, blue things, and black things, and drew the first image that I found interesting. There's also an interesting story for this spread. I found an article that was about in the 1890s, some college student got this spy cam to take a picture of a girl he liked without her knowing it. But then he took the picture and ended up not like dating her, but he just kept taking pictures with this spy cam. And so there's all these cool pictures from the 1890s. Very cool. Here we have landscape spread, just like a concept landscape, trying to limit my color palette to the broken beaks. You got all these sad bird statues. More figure studies. I don't often color figure studies, so I decided to do that. Not super happy with the proportions on that one, but it's okay. This is me redrawing some old art, just real quickly. It's my character Guava. He's just a happy little hermit crab. Another story idea there. Ended up finishing writing this one, actually, which was nice. This was all drawn with the Pentel High-Tech C, which is a very nice little pen. Sadly, it is not waterproof ink, which I thought it was, but it was brought to my attention by the YouTuber Chroma Moma, who you should go check out. I linked him in the description. Really good YouTuber. I lined this drawing with the High-Tech C, and I was really happy with how this turned out. Bunch of mushroom men. Here's me redesigning one of my characters. He's like a jungle dude, just lives in the forest. He's kind of timid, a little lonely, but he's wildin'. He's really lanky, and he has a long neck. Some hand studies. These were all done with the High-Tech C, and then I went over them with a water brush to give them some tone. I was happy with that one, so I colored it red. Here's like a screenshot from a video game, and it's like, how can I help you? Shop, talk, leave. And then we finish off with an acrylic painting of a rune stone and my character, Winger. He's just like this shadowy figure with a rose for a head and wings. So I would honestly be happy with this spread if he wasn't there. I don't like how I drew him there, but alas, it's done. It's there. So I'll draw him again in my next sketchbook for sure. Then I just painted some splotches here and drew some faces over top of them. And yeah, so that is my sketchbook for January. Be sure to tune in next month for the February sketchbook tour, because I'm going to be completing these bad boys monthly, and I'm actually super stoked. Because at the end of the year, I'll have a little collection of all these tiny baby moleskin sketchbooks, and it'll be like a journal for the whole year. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, suggest any other video ideas you have. I'm open to suggestions. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.